Hey everybody! Welcome to Thursday Night Live Bar Run Forge. Yes, it would appear that I am all by myself this evening, but I'm not. We do have a special guest this evening. We're going to introduce here in just a little bit the guests this evening. And we've got a project we're going to undertake, kind of a challenge for each other. Just want to take a quick minute to say hi to everybody. I'm going to see if I can catch everybody who's on the chat there. It looks like Kelly at Old Wolf, Dana, Gordon, Eli. Eli is watching, so get back to work, man. Abigail, how are you? Abigail Roush, my baby girl. Jeff Killian. Who else? Floyd at Bearded Skull Creations. Floyd, nice to have you. Thanks for coming in here. Ozzy. There's Adam from Speargrass. Good to see you in here this evening as well. Not sure if there's anybody else. If you're here, say hi. If you're not, say hi. Anyway, everybody here okay? And John Coffey, the squad father himself, right there. And then there's my bride, Michelle Roush. Everybody say hi, Mrs. Roush. Well, at least he heard. Oh, there's even, Floyd must be in Aussie as well. All right, good deal. All right, just some housekeeping stuff. We have spent a little bit of time busting up concrete. There was a hole in our floor right over here. I'm not going to show it to you because you can't see it anyway. There was a hole in our floor. We have filled that hole with concrete, about 16 inches of concrete and some reinforcing rod as well. And that is in preparation for, if anybody follows us on Instagram at Bar Run Forge, you would have seen the power hammer is in the house. It is actually inside the building right now. So that's just kind of a sneak peek. You guys get ready. It's on its way to be stationed right over there. So we're excited about that. Once we get it set, concrete's going to have to set for a little while before we set it. And then we're going to have to do some testing with it. We've got some adjustments to make, but we're excited. Very excited. Got a couple things up on the wall up here. Got Abigail's Don't Start Nothing Won't Be Nothing. And other things going on there. But anyway, we're here live. It is Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just a quick test to make sure, I'm guessing everybody can hear me because I had some people say, oi, oi, oi. Is it loud enough? Is it soft enough? Everything okay? All right, that's good. Bill Corey. I think Bill Corey just stepped in there. So we've got a fire lit, which means we probably need to get to work, but first we need to have an introduction of our special guest. Guys, why don't you come on in? He's like, oh man, all the way from Indiana, it's Jesse and Rob. You guys know Rob Huff, and good friend, a good blacksmith. Really looking forward to spending some time together. These guys have come this evening to kind of hang out, and we've got a bit of a challenge this evening. All three of us. It's not really much of a challenge. We're just going to have fun doing it. But we've got 3 pieces of 3/8 square rod. I don't even know how long they are. I think they're about, what?
7, 8, somewhere there.
Oh, 10 inches. 10 inches long. And for all you others, that would be 260 millimeters. We got to get, we got to include those people. We have to tell them. Whatever. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to start, there are 3 pieces, 3 smiths. We're all going to make a hook. A hook of our choosing and our style. And then if we get that done, I've got another challenge for us as well. So, who goes first?
Well, it's your shop.
My shop? I go first? All right, I'll go first. You guys hang out, do what you want to do there. We'll get ready to, if you guys have a chat, now the microphone is on the whole shop. So if you guys have questions, or these guys will be monitoring the chats and kind of keeping an eye on what's going on. So if you have a question or anything you want to bring up, any topics, like best guitarist of all time or anything like that, other than Rob Huff himself.
Did you sprinkle flux anywhere?
I haven't yet.
Roy just showed up.
Did he really? Roy? I didn't even throw any in the air. Should I? So I just do it just in case. All right, buddy. We love you. Because we love you, we will flux in the air. Right there you go. Good to have you in here, Roy. All right, enough frivolities. Let's get down to business. Like I said, if you guys have questions or anything, bring them up.
In front of the camera there.
See who else? Roy. Did you see what John Coffey said?
Not.
You got to pay attention to what John. It's actually hidden. I was going to bring it up, but I decided not to.
I have my blanket in the truck.
Yeah. It's great to have everybody in here. Great to have you guys. Great to have my guests here this evening. They're not, and the great thing about here at Bar and Forge, once you're here, you're no longer a guest. Okay, you're at home. Almost. Let's sit there for a second. You got a lot of questions, Adam says, but few about what's going on. Well, there you go. Is Rob real or is he Memorex? Bill Corey says. He's real.
A bit of both.
A little bit of both. He's been on both, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. All digital now.
Yeah, good to have you in here. Boyd. That was a new one to me. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. So do we have to guess what the other guy's thinking, or just let him do it?
It's supposed to be hooks.
Yeah. What did you say?
It's supposed to be a hook, right?
Yes, it's supposed to be a hook. All right. We'll take our time. No rush, right? Oh, Rob, Bill's asking about a class. This weekend or next weekend?
Both. We're doing. I'll move up a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brian Brazil and Ed Brazil will be in town in Goshen, Ohio this weekend, teaching a class, and next weekend. Believe there are spots available for both. So if anybody's in the area, let us know. We'll get you hooked up.
Cool.
Definitely going to be worth your time. Those guys, they probably have forgotten more than
Oh my gosh.
more of us will ever know at this point.
I think you've already figured it out, haven't you? You inspecting?
I might be at a disadvantage here.
Don't have the edges that you're used to?
Yeah, I'm used to the big rounded edges.
See, now we're already, oh, here we go. Here we go. Already making excuses. My equipment's not sufficient.
I'm gonna have to switch up the style a little bit.
Bob Bew! Hey, buddy. Man, it's good to see you. It's B.O.B., that it is. That it is. Switch up his style, he said. I hear Jesse making any excuses. Nope, not yet. Wait till I get something. Somehow. get it cold, we know what'll happen, right?
Rumor is.
Oh, it's Jared. Hey, Jared. Man.
This is
Appreciate you guys. Yeah, sit down there and watch the chat.
You got 21 people?
Is that what's in here? 21? Yeah. Nice beat. Can you dance to it, John? Of course, I like to write. Obviously, I got to remind you guys, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. And if you feel like you want to do a little donation to the channel, you can do that through Streamlabs. The description is in the link is in the chat in the description. So check that out. Appreciate you guys. Chris Dixon come in, did he? Chris Dixon, White North Forge. How are you, buddy? I know what that means, Chris. For Bill. Just need Dave and Rick, right? So we need a topic for the evening. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Obviously, bacon can come up at any point, right?
Bacon, yeah. Goes with everything.
Usually we don't get to bacon until about 6:30, so. Hey, there's Tech. How are you, Matt? See how long it was in there. Let's start the spark. Just a little heads up. I don't want to get blamed for not warning you. Anything important going on? All right. A little brush. Switch over.
Might ask them about the anvil cam, how it's looking.
Oh yeah. We changed some settings on the anvil cam, so does it look better? Well, I'm glad you're doing all right. Who gets the Olsen twins? I don't even want to know, man.
spear.
Exactly, making a spear. Spear hook. I don't know what that means. The old spear hook. Pardon me. Talk amongst yourselves. Anything's going on? Would it look better?
Looked okay on my phone.
Good. Hi, Greg Campbell. All that clear floor space. Actually, Greg, this shop, I was just talking to Rob and Jesse about how disgusted I am with myself over the condition of the shop right now. I am not happy. Concrete has been taking up my attention. Put a little bit of texture on that. In, and then we'll put the vein on. I love that. Pretty cool. Yeah. It does it.
Oh yeah.
Raises them up. One of my very fancy beefing food.
Better mine, I don't really have one. I pull them out and I end up chopping them up and using them for kindling.
Plus it makes smoke, so that's all. Okay, that's the first part of mine. Say it. Drop forge.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Who is our guest tonight? Let them introduce themselves. I've already introduced them once. Jesse, step up here and introduce yourself.
My name's Jesse Archer. I know it's curious. We're doing some forging, making hooks.
This is Rob Huff. I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out. Get ready to do some forging.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're calling that. Really digging the coat though.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna I have to get a bag and try. Try it at the house.
We were talking about this earlier, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
one of the things I am after this year.
Yeah, touch
To
mark.
get a touch mark. I haven't, Eli and I haven't gotten one yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that. All right. Okay with that. It's not bad shape for the shape it's in. All right, so I'm gonna get out of the way. First part of my hook is done. Who's next?
Oh, wants to go next?
Go for it,
I
Rob.
want to go next. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, but I'll do it. I don't even know what I'm going to try and do here. Is this a switch here?
Yep.
Look.
Don't wait too long. Hot.
Try to get these chop marks I put here out. Guys, with your sharp edges on your handles. How you doing?
I know.
I radiused my anvil, not knowing any better. And I did it all the same, all the way down. Luckily, I have a double horn anvil, so I've got that heel
Oh, yeah.
that comes out, and I didn't touch it. I'm glad I didn't, because sometimes it's
One
nice to
sharp.
have a sharp
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, I do need to. I've talked about doing a very radius.
Yeah. Oh, put it up. I was like, oh, this feels weird. Look at my
Rob at Granddad says, ah, the good Rob.
Look. Look. I don't think I'm doing anything fancy here.
Chris Dixon, why do you need coats of paint? You're not that ugly. He said quick, doesn't it, Rob?
Right, it's nice. Just realized the way I'm standing over this. Can your camera see it?
Yep,
Okay.
perfect.
I don't stand at the anvil like normal people.
Who is normal people?
Yeah.
I don't see any normal people on here.
A little sharper, I think.
What do you think about doing with it?
I ain't saying. Get your own ideas.
That's right. You got that right, Justin. None of us normal. Look at him using that 3-pounder like a feather. Is that 3?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm being very delicate. Not because of the piece. This is not my anvil. So we're just gonna work one in and turn it over, right?
Yep.
All right. I kind of cheated then, so I'm done.
Okay. It's next.
You use these or those or Troy's. I have
Yeah.
the bolt jaws over there. Those are going to be kind of heavy, I think. These are kind of heavy, actually.
So Rob, what we got you, and Jesse's getting ready. What got you into blacksmithing?
Conan the Barbarian. True story. I mean, 7-year-old me saw that opening scene, and I was like, wow. I mean, it just stuck with me all through. I mean, I watched that movie at least twice a year. And then one day I was sitting in the garage having a cigar and watching Conan and thought, that's pretty cool. And then I saw, I think, I was looking up something and came across The Essential Craftsman.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
And started watching those videos, and then I found Black Bear Forge, and then Crescent Ironworks, and then I found Alex Steele, Daniel Moss, and a couple of other guys. Started watching different things. I thought, I think I can do this. So I bought an anvil and a forge and a couple of crappy hammers and started at it and made some terrible things. Took some classes and made some less terrible things. And now, Jesse and I have been making hammers. The hammer that Jesse's using, he made. Was that your first one or second one?
Second hammer.
So that's his second hammer. I mean, he has very little forging experience. I mean, less than 3 weeks total.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool.
It's just get in there and do it. I mean, that's the best way, I think.
Just
Yep.
keep adding to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, at the end of the day, Conan.
I love it, man. I love it.
And what's fun, I have zero interest in making blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, as a joke, I made a railroad spike knife yesterday. It came out looking like a terrible banana. And I was like, this is exactly why I don't want to make knives.
Yep.
Got a built-in handle though.
Well, there you go.
Got a handle already
That's
on
right.
there.
That's exactly it, man.
And there will be no pictures of that thing.
Night, Adam. Or good morning.
Oh, I found an excuse finally.
Okay, what's the excuse?
Color blindness.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah.
Can't tell the time.
Just touch it.
I got a good scar from kind of doing that.
Tim from Ridge Life. How are you, brother? I'm gonna step in front of the camera real quick and say hi to Tim. Tim, hi, buddy. Good to have you in here, man.
Go see that Ava.
Yeah, wondering if I had bacon. I already fed him deer jerky, so if I had bacon, I'd give that to him too. Hey, Bill Corey, if you want to forge me a pair of those railroad spike tongs, you can do that. I wouldn't hurt my feeling at all. Yeah, I want to give a quick a shout out to Tim at Ridge Life. You guys check him out there, say hello, welcome him into the community. If you guys don't know, go check his channel out. Good godly man, and does a really cool thing. Tuesday nights he does kind of a, I think it's called Grow and Show, and it's really neat how he features smaller channels. And just the other night we went in at 191. He showed one of our videos. We came out at 215 on the subscriber list. So. Thank you so much, Tim, and I appreciate you coming in, man. Great having you. It's back to you, Jesse.
Sweet.
I'll help you, Bill. Yeah, I was talking to Anson one day, and Anson said, hey, you need to go check out this guy's channel and do it on Tuesday night. They do, feature small channels. And sure enough, we went in there and they pulled up one of our videos, increased our,
Nice.
yeah, by like 24, 44 subscribers, no time at all.
That's cool.
Yeah. Neil Graham. Company in the shop, yes, for sure. Not anymore, they're not company. They're family now. You only get to be company once. Okay. There's Bobby from Dog Bone. Hey guys, how's the sound? We're just using the open mic on the camera, so we're just checking to see how that sounded. Since everybody's here in the forge, we're not using the lapel mic or anything. That guy looks like he ought to be in the blacksmith shop, doesn't he? I mean, just look at it. Nice new safety glasses on.
Yeah, brand new.
Go get your coveralls.
I know,
Make it
right?
official.
My Carhartt coveralls out
There's
here.
there's an apron over there.
Yeah.
Chris Dickens says your second visit, your family, unless you're from the government. Totally agree, Chris. Well, Neil, God bless you, man. I appreciate you stopping in and bless the family. I'll switch it over. Too bad, right?
No.
I think once you figure out how to get most of it over on the GPU, that works out better too. Kenny, Metal Man. I'm back behind the camera, Kenny.
People jumping in like,
Who's that guy?
Who is that?
what's going on?
What is your favorite thing you've made over the years? Huh. I would have to say a ladle that no longer is here. There's a ladle I made with a leaf end and had lining on it. That was my favorite. What about you, Rob? What's the favorite thing you've ever made?
I'll show you.
Oh, cool. Show and tell. Get a show and tell. Which I say.
He's actually making a spear over here, I think. The thing's got bells on it. So yeah, this would be the favorite thing I've made so far. Is my rounding hammer I made with Ed Brazil.
Oh, very cool.
We made this over the summer, and I mean it's a great hammer. It's my favorite hammer right now, and the fact that I made it with him is what makes it my favorite.
Very cool.
And I mean, it's not complicated or anything like that, but it's something I'll hold on to forever because,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
we made that together.
Yeah. I'd say that my other thing is probably, I should have said that too, because one of my other favorite is the hammer that Hans and I made together.
Yeah.
My other favorite's this one. This thing. Hans Groff, Army Hall Forge. I think they asked earlier, Rob, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but I don't.
Band if you want to.
Yeah, I do, but I don't post videos, or I don't do forging videos. I never really knew what it would take to do that. And just looking at this setup, there's no way this would work in my shop. It wouldn't happen. The band, we do a lot of videos, and I'm in a band called Devil to Pay. Same, you can find us on YouTube. We do professional videos, you know, with the albums and stuff. But that's the closest thing I come anymore. I thought about it once, and I was like, I just don't. I have the technical know-how, just don't have the time or the space.
Yeah. If that needs more coal or coke or whatever, toss it on there.
But
I could probably use a little more.
you got the coke in the white buckets and coal in the tub.
Put coal on the side if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't burn that piece up now. Well, happy early birthday, Gordon.
Oh, is it Gordon's birthday?
I think it's Gordon's birthday.
Very nice. Happy birthday.
Floyd, are you asking about Bar Run Forge's Instagram or Rob? If you're asking about Bar Run Forge, it's Bar Run Forge. BARRRUNFORGE. Later, Alex. Sorry you're having internet problems. Probably, the internet's probably too cold up there.
Everything's
Rob's Instagram.
I think it's just Rob Huff. I don't. I should know that, right? I don't know.
You could. Would be convenient.
Yeah, Devil to Pay is Devil to Pay Band on Instagram. And mine is, tell me? Somehow? Rob.Huff, that's what it is.
Rob.Huff.
Yep. Rob.HOUGH. Kept it simple. I'm starting to use Instagram a little bit more. Some of the other social media stuff is just kind of wearing on me.
Yeah, we understand.
It was like, I just want to see the pictures of what you're, show me what you're eating. Let me see your cat.
Yep. You'll, oh, you're gonna have, I remember seeing this on Ridge Life's page the other day. You'll, hearing him, you're gonna have to help us out. Because I want to get it right. I don't want to mess up your name.
I don't know.
Your butt was in that spot.
No.
Yeah, you'll give us the phonetics. How do we say that name exactly? Think so? Okay. Kelly, you heading out? God bless you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Okay. 8-year room. That's what Bill Corey says, so we'll see what Gil says. I know Tim kind of struggled with this one the other night, too. Yeah, he said, I butcher names like I butcher rabbits. That was a good line, man. That was a good line. There's Holler. Kenny, we're all making hooks. We've each been given 3 pieces of metal, 1 piece each, or 3/8 to make a hook. Jeff, thanks for the like on our Monday video on Tuesday.
Oh, it's getting ugly.
That's the excuse you use to come back,
I see.
Yeah.
is to make that not ugly next time.
Yeah.
Later, Chris. Take care, brother. God bless. A little better. Back over here. Good girl. Right there. Yeah, Troy is barely getting technical, so don't get too excited. Yeah. No, this ain't Jess. I'll tell you that right now. I can figure a few things out. I'm not that idiot. There's no pressure, Jess. Just, you know, right on
I'm putting a twist in it.
live on YouTube. Yeah,
It wouldn't be the first time.
like a 90s rap video. Nice. You going over to the Vice?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get my big old floating head out of the way then.
Yeah, I guess we should at least provide him with a disclaimer that he's been foraging for like less than a month,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, this is really cool. Tim, great to have you in here. God bless you, buddy. Thanks for joining in. We really appreciate you, man.
Twist and a leaf.
Scared of you. Keep doing it.
Say, man, you can twist that thing right off there.
That's right. Peel it right off there.
I've done it.
Yeah, we've all been there. The only reason why we recognize that is because we've all done it.
I'm gonna make this twist tighter.
All right.
All right.
Next up.
Okay, am I up next?
You're up.
Okay.
The tongs are hot. Not
Okay.
super hot.
It's all right. My wife says I am too, so. Well, you know, big fellas have been in here. Man. All right. Now it's my turn, huh? A little cold on the sides there. That's pretty good. Let's make sparks. There we go. All right, which one's mine? Let's see which one's the best looking. Oh, that ain't it. Rob's got a nice pretty paper going here, though.
I'm about to completely wreck that.
Alright. How can I screw this up? Conan, huh?
Conan.
Conan.
Pafford Homestead, great to have you guys in here, man. Over from Ridge Life, that's really cool. I've become proficient in that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one I'm gonna start working on. tapering off the edge of the anvil. Just started doing a little bit on the horn with the rounding hammer.
Yeah. It's definitely, I would say, safer that way.
Yeah.
I mean, not safer like in safety, but, you know, protecting your piece.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that's when I had to stop. I realized I was going to get a cold shut if I kept going. So I pulled it back and then used the round side of my hammer to push that out.
Right.
Plus, I got a pretty nasty rhombus.
Hi, Philip. Good to have you in here, man. That's one of the things that, Rob and I were talking about earlier. He's taken classes with Roy. He's taken classes with Brian. Spent some time at Brian's shop, I believe, haven't you?
Yep.
And just understanding there's not only one way to do it. This way may be comfortable to you. You can swing the hammer that way or this direction or hold it that way.
The big thing is, what does it look like at the end of the day?
There you go. There you go. The end product is the thing, right?
This is got the cam pointing this way.
Yes. Yes, the chair.
Yeah, do you want it to switch to the anvil cam?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Just click on the anvil.
Anvil is fine. Or single player, either one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's even more.
I've seen papers. Watch John Switzer. Very little of his drawing out. If he does any, it's probably with a horn. Rather than just hammering the same spot, drawing the piece across the anvil. And that's one of the first videos that I watched on blacksmithing were John's.
Yeah.
So probably adopted that style first. I'm not comparing myself to John or anything.
It's amazing how far his videos have come.
Oh yeah.
I remember the original ones. Man, were they rough. I mean, the content was great. He was, but there were some rough videos.
Yep.
I remember that anvil used to ring so.
Oh
bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It probably sounded. Yeah. If I remember right, it sounded about like this.
Oh yeah.
Just constant. Oh my gosh.
There's guys that love that sound.
I know.
I am not amongst them.
No, the guy that got me started, we were looking at other anvils. He said, "Go over to my anvil." That thing rings like a church bell. That's not necessarily the best thing. Can you guys hear me now? Is that okay? The question is, Rob and Jesse, you guys can answer this if you want, is quality or speed?
Quality or speed?
Yeah.
I think that really depends on the situation. Right? If you're trying to produce something and get it out the door, there's an aspect of speed there. If you're trying to create some artistic stuff or something that, you just, in my opinion, that you're selling to people, quality over speed. If it's something I'm doing for myself, I would take speed over quality typically.
Well, last month, Eli and I did a craft show, and we took 270 some items, I think, something like that. And so at some point in time, you gotta crank them out.
Yeah.
You know, if you need 60 S hooks, you gotta find a way to rapidly put out 60 quality S hooks. I mean, you can't put out crap because nobody's gonna buy it.
Right.
But at the same time,
Yeah, if you're trying to generate stock, you need to think about how to do that in an efficient and quick manner.
yeah,
I think if you're doing commission work, then you need to, you need to be baking that into your price. Obviously, the timing is going to take, but you need to think about, quality over that, because it's going to be a one-off. You typically are not going to be reproducing that kind of work.
yeah. And you want to repeat customers.
Yeah, but like S hooks, yeah, you should have a jig for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if I was making S hooks, the best I would probably do is taper the ends and then stick it in the jig and go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and we understand that you go to a show somewhere, something like that, people love to hear the anvil ring.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, people are not going to stand up close and listen to the anvil ring for a long time, because, I mean, they'll listen to this, but they're not going to listen to ring, ring, ting, 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 ting forever. Eventually, that's going to get on their nerves, because they can't hear. All right, I think I'm almost ready to make my hook.
Uh-oh.
Is that okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That means I still have to figure out what I'm doing?
It would be helpful.
I know what I'm doing with one end. It's the hooky part that I'm not, certain on yet.
And yes, I am going to cheat.
Oh, wait, I don't think that is cheating.
It's not a cheat. It's not a cheat. It's a repeatable
Yeah.
process. And this won't mean my hook is done. It just means the hook is done. That makes sense? Just doesn't mean the entire piece is done. It just means the hook is done.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right.
I'll follow.
Yeah. Roy's back. Well, I don't know what part we're seeing, but
Yeah.
there is Roy.
Yeah, there's the person to ask about the quality versus speed.
Yeah, I agree.
I think. I mean, he's been doing it, so. Wow, it is a hook.
It is. That was the intention, wasn't it? You knew I was going to grab this, didn't you? Actually used it on the concrete forms this afternoon. Eli says, "You really like that hammer, don't you?" And I said, yes I do. All right, well, I'm not done, but I'm
You
hooked.
have a hook. Very nice.
Okay,
Hmm.
the forge, sir.
All right.
And I'll go back to being Jess. Quality is in the eye of the beholder. It's all subjective, Roy says. But I agree with Wayne. Wayne says if quality is lacking, slow down and do it right. Kenny says, my wife is always yelling at me to turn it down when watching forging videos. I don't even notice the banging. Michelle says the same thing. She says,
All I hear is ting, 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 ting. I like this CD live. This is good. I think I may do more live videos, live streams from here.
So it occurred to me, the way I'm standing at this anvil, I'm just like, butt cam.
Yeah, Jesse was over there working, and I was like, why am I seeing Jesse's pants, but also, wait a minute, that's not Jesse's pants. Yeah, if you don't know where the cameras are, you end up standing in front of them somehow. John Coffey says, you can do it, Rob. Yes, Eli, you can be the fourth guy. You can do it, man. Bill Corey says, if quality and looks were such a big thing, my dad would have drowned me years ago. Rob got him a fire going. You're absolutely right, Wayne. Make it as pretty as you can.
This will be getting small on this one.
Take care, Rob. Hope you get you feeling better, buddy.
Feel it rotating in these just a little bit.
Getting in smaller stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't think about that before I took it down that far. I have tongues.
Are you ready to drop, palm, weld some reins?
No.
No. You know, it's not that I don't feel comfortable enough with forge welding. Just, if I can draw it out, I'll draw it out.
Come on, let's put me here.
Oh, is it spinning on you?
Yeah. That's not big deal though. Just need to get this side down a little bit. There we go. What did those Marines say? Adapt and overcome?
That's right.
I'm an Army brat, so I'm only guessing at that.
John Coffey seems like, he always seems like he wants to tell us what he's having for dinner. It's like he's bragging. Do you ever notice that?
Well, I mean, you've had his dinner.
I
so.
have had dinner there, and he's mad. homemade biscuits and everything tonight. So
So yes, I concur. He's bragging.
And for good reason.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they can throw down at the coffee house, man. Always some good grub at the coffees.
We're better, except I can't get in there.
Yeah, that's the problem I had with them. That's why I switched to the other ones.
Well, you just had a Marine confirm your statement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So much easier with the red tones.
Yep. So tooling is important. Tooling is important. Wayne Height says, drawing out 4140 1 inches for a day, you have a good breakfast. Well, yeah. 1 inch 4140. Drawing it out?
That's a three bacon strip day.
There you go. There you go. Couple extra biscuits.
Really kind of depends on how you're doing it, what you're trying to do,
Yeah.
how far you're trying to draw it out, I guess.
Yep. Adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Is that the Marines?
Yep. Right, Thomas.
I hate rounding.
I love it.
I hate it because I am never satisfied. It's like I just can't get it round
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm cheating when I take a rasp to it.
Oh, I was just getting ready to ask about that.
I do it.
Because
Don't get me wrong, I do it.
Because you know I do that.
Yeah.
Almost all my rounds.
Yeah.
I use the rasp on it.
I watched a video of some guys in Germany rounding some stuff off once, and it just irritated me because it was like, it looked like it'd been machined,
Yeah.
and now I find myself trying to do that.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
But you know, I watched Mark Asprey, and that's where I get that from.
Yeah.
And you know, Mark brings a nice round piece to the anvil,
Mm-hmm.
and then hot rasp it.
Yeah.
He still brings the rasp to it, and he'll do it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I've seen Daniel Moss do it. There's another guy, I forget what his name is. He's somewhere in the UK. He's got a YouTube channel. He does a lot of those types where they don't talk.
Oh yeah.
Like
Like Fieldborn.
yeah, but he does very similar type of thing. He'll round it off. I would consider it round,
Right.
but he'll still take it to the take a rasp to it, and clearly cleaning it up even more. But yeah, the guy, I wish I could remember who it was. There was no rasp involved, there was no file involved. I mean, he just kept working it, and it was like, I mean, I'm sure some of it could be camera angle, but it was like perfect.
Yeah. And that's the thing I noticed about some of the Europeans is they don't do square octagon round. They do square octagon and then work edges down
Yeah.
the length of the piece. And just keep working those edges down the length of the piece, and it really looks nice.
Should've let go. I forgot about that.
Wayne, that's really cool. We got a wheelbarrow load of what the scrap guy called junk metal the other day for $20, and it made 122 pairs of tongs.
Wow.
Holy cow.
A lot of tones.
That is a lot of tongs. There's a whole lot of tongs.
My piece may or may not have gotten a little shorter.
Is it a little hot in there, or?
Oh, it's toasted. I was fiddling with tongs, trying to. These fold better. They just can't get in that channel very well.
I see. All right, so edges on my anvil, the channel in the forge. Yeah, Bill Corey's working it down, square octagon, hexadecagon, blah, 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 blah.
Bill likes those hexes though.
He does.
I'm gonna have to go over there and get some instruction because my hexes are terrible. All right, no, that goes this time.
That's why I was holding on.
Yeah, he came out, he said, these tongs are warm. That's all right. Hey, guess what? It's 7:20.
Wow.
How about that?
The real question is, when I bend this,
You need that jig?
I do, but I'm trying to think, how am I holding this after I bend it? To do what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could make it just a generic hook with a point on the end of it, I guess, but it's not the purpose.
John Coffey. He said you forgot Shaka Khan. No, man. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Do we get sound? Do we get sound? Oh, yeah.
Not warm though. Well, my little curlicue came out. I'll have to fix that. Not left-handed. I fixed it the wrong way.
I don't know if I've ever heard that one before. Fix it the wrong way.
Okay. Buttons in here, right? Yeah. See, look at these songs being useful.
Yeah.
I take back everything I said about flat jaw tongs.
Well, not everything.
Not sure what I was thinking about. Knock that back around the other way. I wasn't.
Bill Corey said something about forging a wrench drift. What exactly is a wrench drift?
I feel like there's a joke there.
There could be. I'm guessing.
Alright, here's it.
Oh. Am I guessing what I'm guessing?
I'm not sure what you're guessing at this point.
Man.
Slightly bigger. Yeah. I'll get it again.
That's it. There's a little quench tank there if you needed to quench the tip again. Nah.
It's good.
Quenching's for quitters, right?
I just want to put a little back end on that.
Okay, cool.
Maybe. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now I'm done-ish.
Done-ish.
I'll just
Okay.
fix that.
So you passing it off?
Yep. Those are, you need to cool them off, I think. The closest one's the water.
Yeah. All right, Bill says it's a drift to make a wrench. You punch a hole, then you drive through the drift to make a wrench. Okay, I get it.
So would it be hex? Hex shape, the drift?
I don't know.
For
Square, round, or hex, Bill?
I mean,
Are you saying like a box-in wrench? Is that what you're thinking? Like a box-in wrench?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Well, Bill's just gonna have to make one and show us what we're.
Right, that'd probably be the best
Yeah.
thing. Just to go ahead and have Bill make us, well, each of us one, just so we understand fully. He says, well, duh. All right, Jesse, you're up, buddy.
Here we go.
All right. Gotta be hex, he says. Okay, so it's a box-in wrench.
Well, I mean, I think the square nuts.
Yeah.
Like they did back, way back.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was like, well, that's just a square drift, right?
Right. Huh. Thanks, Bill. Move my floating head over. It's a picture coming on. So, anyway. Yes, you do, John. John says, I got an awesome steel place per mile and metal supermarket for anything else. That is for sure.
Is that the place in Dayton?
Yeah, Disney World.
Yeah, we're actually thinking about heading up there tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, very cool.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, our that dance steel supply is only like 7 miles from here, and pretty much anything mild that you need to get, I can't get them to get anything, tool steel or anything.
Right.
The guy that works in the yard was the armorer on Night Fight on History Channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he's from England.
Trying to think. I think I have 1-inch sucker rod in the truck. We should go get it and see how quick we can break it down.
Sucker rod?
Yeah, it's 4140.
Yeah,
At least that particular sucker rod is 4140.
I got you. Yeah, Eli wanted to know how late you guys are going to be here. I think he gets off at 8.
Yeah, we can hang around for that. Told Jamie I'd try to be back by. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Try to be by at his place before 10.
Oh, yeah.
That keep Donna up or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool, Bill. We just got that. Yeah, I mean, if you want to send one here to Bar Run Forge and one to Rob, that's fine. send one of those grips to us, each of us, individually.
Well, I'm hoping to forge out a 60-degree V-switch this week. So if I do, making one of those should be fairly easy to do.
Right.
It's not cheating if you're using a jig or a switch, right? I mean, this is what's made to do.
Another tool. A tool doing what it's supposed to do.
So this for me has been challenging, mostly because I'm using tongs. I don't use tongs very often.
Oh, okay.
So it's something I need to start getting better, especially using a gas forge. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, even longer pieces, there's a certain point where you just can't hold those.
Right. Absolutely right.
So then it just becomes too unwieldy because then the bar is too long if you're going to hold it, but then it's.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to use tongs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at using them.
Yeah, I think probably all prefer not to use them.
Yeah. Anytime I can not use tongs.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. You know, I'll give old Jesse this. He looks good at the anvil. It's a good look.
Get his tank top on and get it all ripped after a little workout. Look like they got with a Thatch Ironworks.
There you go.
See that guy's arms? Good lord.
Yeah. For John and Old Hickory.
Yeah.
That's a hot cat there. Just a big dude.
It's like all my mass went into my shoulders and gut. Mostly the gut.
It's like what they call it, a chest of drawers. My chest fell into my drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're very lucky. Like I was telling them, our steel supplier for mild steel is only like 7 miles away, and they have a great selection, fantastic selection. Prices are super cheap, so it's really difficult now to get cool steel, the 4140s, 5160s, stuff like that. It's harder because we just don't have a supplier around here. Closest would be up there, Dayton. All right, now John Coffin, you have seen that there are people who can drive from Indiana to get here and work in this forge with me. So there's definitely the possibility that somebody who lives an hour and a half away can get here and forge with me. Yeah, this is nice. I like this live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll sit in the chair, fold my arms, click a button or two. Eli's got it easy, man. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Eli does an amazing job because he works the social media stuff while doing this and sets up he does all the thumbnails and all of that. He just does an amazing job. Yeah, Wayne, I don't have a problem swapping with Eli. Seems like you guys like Eli better than me. You're hurting my feelings a little bit.
It's the beard.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Big Amish.
Yeah, he's got the Amish beard going.
That's kind of one of his nicknames, is Big Amish. It's funny. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. We have a new kind of logo on a couple things, and it's the avatars.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at his avatar, it looks exactly like him. I mean, you could pick him out of a crowd with just that avatar. And he tried to start doing mine, and this wasn't quite the same. But yeah, this is spot on. Because there's no mustache or anything. It's it's all down in here.
Yeah, I contemplated shaving my beard off. Guy, was it North Country Forge?
Yeah. Get the wire.
Yeah. I saw that picture and I was like, oh man, maybe I should. Nah.
That hurt me. He's a big Amish. Put his fist up. Yeah, if you guys didn't see that, and you're on the.
I saw it on Instagram. I think.
Yeah, literally, it was a ball of hair in the wire cup wheel out of his beard. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It made me think. So anytime I use mine now, I'm like.
You put a beard cup on.
Well, I've got a big extra long bandana that will cover my beard, so I might start using that.
Yeah, then they'll get taken down.
Yeah.
Man fell into a septic tank and drowned today. They called it suicide. I shouldn't even have read that, Bill. I shouldn't even have given that time.
See, now this is why I thought the whole hex drift thing was.
Yeah, I get it. He's messing with you. Because of that kind of stuff. Thank you very little, Bill. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how well the sound is without. Man, alive.
Throwing stuff around.
Ask the guy to come into your shop.
Yeesh.
No, Bill. I'm not dignifying that with a response. Twist on you.
Look at
Just make that a feature.
Yeah.
Anybody asks, it was a design decision.
Like a spiral hook.
Nothing's hanging from that part anyways.
Yeah, what's the matter? See?
Looks like a hook to me.
Yeah. That's where I love that mount. That's what's right there, that leather. Oh gosh. Because it's got weight. And leather. I appreciate you tidying up after yourself, Jesse.
Try to. I don't have to leave anyone's shop a mess.
Oh, it's too late for that in here.
Yeah. Alright. That's good for now.
Good for now. Are you passing it on.
Passing it on.
All right. I'm tagging in. I don't have much left to do on mine.
I can't say that. Maybe I should look at it just to see where I'm at.
Yeah, just check it out there. Let's see here.
Seems hookish.
Cookish.
That's all we've done on fours. We just gotta make it like I did for the ankles.
Yeah.
Dry hook.
Corey Shire, we did miss you, man. I was pining away the whole evening, wondering where Corey was. I was over in the corner just a little bit ago, just tears flowing.
Look at picture.
Well, she will. See if I pull this off without a hold down. Nope. It's all right. We have our ways. We have our ways. But I needed to adjust it anyway. This may be an exercise in futility. No. Yeah, come on, Homestead. Thanks for coming in, man. Come on with the come on, he says. That's his phrase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on with the come on. Least favorite thing to do? Blacksmithing.
Putting a handle on a hammer
Handling a hammer. All right.
from scratch. Like,
Oh, okay.
store-bought hammers or handles,
Yeah.
fine, but
Yeah.
I am not a fan of making handles from scratch.
Yeah.
You know, I would prefer it that way. I just don't. It so far is my least favorite thing to do.
Gotcha. How about you, Jess?
Probably straightening out spring steel.
Straightening. Oh,
It's just mind numbing.
mind numbing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You want to turn it around and hold it?
Yeah, if you want to, your next go around. I'm just really just widening it out for screw holes.
Yeah, how you gonna hang your hook?
I don't know.
Staple it?
I haven't solved that part yet.
You staple it up there?
Yeah, yeah. I
Super
got the
glue.
staple gun back there.
Adhesive.
Yep. Well, what every good blacksmith does, right? Epoxy.
That's
Go
right.
get the epoxy. Well,
It works for everybody on Forged and Fire.
absolutely. JB Weld.
I have seen people make suggestions for using JB Weld in places they should definitely not be doing it. But man, would I love to see the end results.
Yes, absolutely. Just for the entertainment value.
Yeah.
Yeah, JB Welded. What? All right, we're handing it off to you, buddy. The middle. That ought forward to do it.
Very nice.
Sure. I appreciate the assist. Alright, I'm gonna bring that piece over just a bit. And I'm done. Like, done. Put official hole in it. Oh, put it away yet. Okay. Tapping out.
It's pretty good.
Buddy.
Alright.
Alrighty, he said. Alrighty.
They gotta make this thing viable.
Disclaimer, this is the first hook I've ever made.
Really?
For
Everybody
real.
hear that? That is too cool. Dana, check you later, man. Always good to have you. William Hughes. Bye, Abigail. Love you. Dana, be safe, buddy. Love you, brother. Ring around the anvil. Wait, what? That's what we'll call this this format from now on. Ring around the anvil. All right, pardon me while I finish the concrete.
Justin. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you.
I figured it. Run it higher up in the heat, so I don't have to worry about burning it. But still be able to pick it back up.
7:52.
Alright.
Rob does a lot of time there in Goshen at the Historical Society there. Their blacksmith shop is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance to go to Goshen at the Historical Society and check it out, it is wonderful. Eli and I went there a couple times. Eli went, and that setup is so cool. Absolutely love it.
Come over to the vice. I think.
Coming to the Vice.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Get a hold of it here. Trying to make it.
A John Switzer
Reduce.
turning wrench is in my future.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Love those.
Oh, this is handy.
Yeah. Except for the switches on the inside.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I just thought about that.
It's the only thing I don't like about it. Yeah, you're right, Floyd. That was a float. Actually, that was a trowel. I'm down to troweling.
Watching video guys doing production railings,
Yeah.
and they were using a lathe to twist. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Wayne, our statement here is we're stupid blessed, and I am very blessed with, there are certainly things about my forge that I could change or get rid of or whatever we talked about earlier, but, I'm blessed to have the setup that I have. I've learned to use it the way it is.
Yep.
Certainly things I can do differently with it, but There is an adjustable wrench there too if you need to use it.
Yeah. Handy dandy. Been holding out. There we go.
Pipe threader for twists. Wayne Height says a pipe threader for twists. That's cool.
Now I'm gonna try this thing out, and I'm gonna be like, dang it, now I really gotta get
Now
one.
you really gotta have one. Once you get to smell burning old leather.
Yeah, I'm a cigar smoker, so
Yeah.
it's right up my alley.
Absolutely. But you get to. You don't have to. You get to.
Earl's Award.
Okay. In case anybody was wondering, I think I have an idea where his hook is going.
Uh-oh.
I think I know what you're headed for.
What's it?
Is it a drive hook?
Yeah.
Hey!
A little longer than, I thought about cutting it off, then I was like,
can make the spike as long or short as you want to now.
I avoided making a fool of myself and forge welding back onto itself and doing a split hook.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
thought about a split drive hook, but I was like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna try to make a fool of myself. I mean, I do a well enough job without having to make it more complicated.
Yeah, that masonry forge is amazing, man. You guys are in for a treat. Right across the road from us is where our little town, our little village used to have a blacksmith shop.
Oh yeah?
The official blacksmith shop here in our village. And the forge is still standing. The masonry forge is still there. And the owners have talked to us and let us, we're gonna light a fire in the spring, forge out there. So we're gonna have a video of us forging in a 1800s masonry forge. Yeah, Jack, I can't wait, man. That's gonna be such a cool thing. You know, we may have to rig up a temporary fire pod, or, you know, set up like that, but man, that's gonna be so cool. Y'all's Hoppin' Hilltop Farm, man, oh man. So good to come in here. I appreciate you guys for coming in from Ridge Life and checking us out. Some good stuff. So that's Rob finishing up his drive hook.
Yeah, need to twist the hook.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need to twist it.
That's where that refractory hammer comes in real nice too. Making those adjustments without striking it.
Yeah.
There you go. Kenny.
Good enough for TV.
There you go. Kenny, good to see you, man. Take care and God bless, brother. All right.
That's for handling big stuff, I guess.
Yeah. So you tapping out?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, Jesse, you're up. Finish her out. What's he gonna do?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out myself yet.
That's the great thing about blacksmithing, man.
Sometimes it's fun to just make it up as you go.
Create.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna have to get myself a sombrero
Yes.
and a wool poncho.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I kind of want the wool poncho anyway. So.
Yeah. Wayne says going on some of the old farms in the area here and finding old forges is so cool. Seems every homestead had a smithy. Absolutely, man. I wish I knew where they were all at. It'd just be so cool just to go check them out. Like we used to have a dairy farm, and going and looking at old dairy barns and parlors and seeing how they were set up is so cool. Just to see the engineering that people used. I hear a green coal.
Yeah, I could get used to using coke right there.
Yes.
The only thing don't like about it is it's hard to get stuff in and out sometimes.
Yeah, that's what, like I said, if we had it broken down a little bit,
Yeah.
I think it would be much easier to deal with.
But like, I could see how, I mean, I don't notice, I think the smell I'm smelling is coming from the green coal
Yeah.
more than the code.
Yeah.
And it's clearly like, I mean, I've been watching the smoke box. I'm not even seeing a lot of smoke going out of it. I live in a neighborhood, so I have to think about things like that.
Sure. the oldest one in Ohio is at Coffee's Forge, at least the oldest Smith. Now hold on a minute, Bill Corey. For one thing, he's not that far ahead of Rob and I. My guess is he's probably close to you as well. And while we're waiting, everybody, just remember to like, share, subscribe. When you share the video, it makes a huge difference for us, definitely. And if you get an opportunity, you want to donate to the channel, make sure you make a comment. That helps out the channel as well. Thank you guys so much. Bill says, I just turned 47.
I can believe it. If he moves faster than I do.
Bill Corey, I'll be 48 in April. How close are you, Jesse? How close are you?
I'm just gonna put a little bend in it,
Uh-huh.
and then I think I'm gonna take it as an S, take an S hook.
Okay.
So just bend it back over on itself. Maybe 5 minutes or so. Doesn't take long. Like over the door hook? Mm-hmm. Yeah, make that 2 90-degree angles. You have it over the door hook. Yeah.
That's good.
Let's get tricky to do on wide face angles. I did drive nails for the angles at the Goshen shop to hang brushes from. So there's 2 90s on it.
Yeah.
I was doing the Haberman man 90s on them, like what I did there. And even on a 2-inch face angle, it started getting tough. So I was running, I started putting 1-inch bar in a vise.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was using that. One of the seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, that didn't quite go as I planned.
That's all right.
If you put it around the horn, it'll give you a little support on the. It'll help you shape that a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, like I said, over the door, overboard hook. That'll work just fine.
What do you call those? Rafter hook?
Rafter hooks, yep, you're right.
Like our Forge made one of those, I think.
Yes, he had to make several. He was hooking a shade up or something like that. Shade structure, and then he had some board seats.
Yeah.
It was cool. What do you think, man?
I just gotta straighten it a little bit, and then it'll be done.
Okay.
You should use the rawhide mallet for straightening.
Yeah.
Just to appreciate it and say that you too have used it.
Everyone's favorite thing to forge, Wayne. We kind of already discussed that, but my favorite thing to forge. Do you have an immediate one you go to? Favorite thing to forge?
Tools.
Tools.
I mean, just a variety of tools. I enjoy doing tools.
Yeah, I noticed that. You lean towards the tooling. I have really. You said you hate doing rounds. I love doing rounds. And round papers.
I only hate doing rounds because I'm so critical of myself.
Gotcha. Okay.
That I really have a hard time stopping.
Yeah.
It's like it's not good enough, so I keep going. And it's one of the things that's really hard for me to stop doing. I have to take myself away from it.
My favorite thing to do right now is cook sets.
Yeah.
Campfire cook sets. I do a little.
One person, so you got the steak and you.
Like squirrel cooker.
Yeah, squirrel cooker.
Yeah. I have not done a squirrel cooker yet. I've only done the tripods and the top brace cookers, campfire sets.
Yeah, a guy asked me if I could do that. He'd buy some. So I made one and sent it to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's great." And then he asked how much, and I told him, and I've not heard from that dude since.
Whoops.
But so there's another YouTuber, I won't say who it is, but he's forging those, aka fabricating 90% of it, and then putting hammer marks on it. And then he's selling them for like $25. And I was like, yeah, there's no way. This is completely hand forged. There's no way I'm selling it for $25.
That's what this jig is for.
Oh, nice.
So, you put the curlicue on, take it around here, and then do the back bend.
Ah, okay, yeah.
That's the first jig I ever made.
Nice.
For that. So yeah, my favorite thing is the campfire cook sets. Is that cool, Des?
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
So yeah, if anybody wants a squirrel cooker, I've got one made. $75, it's yours.
All yours. It can be yours for a little price. Gotta go.
There
Come
is
on,
my
homesteading.
door
Good to
hook.
see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Are you done?
I am.
All right. Let's go back to interview cam, and everybody join in. Let's see here. There's everybody's hook. It may not be cooled down enough.
Well, it is on this end.
Yeah.
You see that?
If not, we can grab Tom.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It could be straight a little bit, but
It's all right. We may do some work after we get off of here. So here we go. This is we'll start. I started first, so I'll go ahead and go first. This is my little wall J hook. I'm gonna punch a couple holes in there. Got a little leaf on it, rounded, just a square. That's my hook. All right, Rob.
yeah, I just did a quick and dirty drive hook, a little reverse twist, doing the Haberman bend, and did the 90 on it. So
Nice.
it should stand up to a pounding pretty well. And apparently it's going to be useful for holding up water hoses or something. It's exceptionally long.
That's great, man. Yeah, and I love that bend and that 90. That's really cool. Those hard 90s are really cool. I like those. All right, Jesse,
Alright.
you're right up there to the camera and show them what you did.
Also
And again,
did a,
hey, before you start,
yeah.
first hook, very first hook.
So I did a wall hook. There's a twist at this corner, and then I made sort of a leaf on this end, which forging afterwards I'm going to punch a hole through it, and that's going to be how it connects to the wall, to a wall, if that's the use. And then just a regular S hook on this side and little scroll in there.
Curlicue there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little curly Q.
Very cool.
So
All right, plop it right down there, man. Excellent. Great job, guys. All right, well, we did it, man. That was kind of fun, just to kind of talk and go through the project and work on something that maybe we don't do on a normal basis. And
Right.
like you said, you do a lot of tooling and stuff, so that was kind of fun, and just get to chat and spend some time with these guys. Like I said, we'll probably do a little finish work on it after we're done, but man, I'm so proud to have these guys here in the shop. It was an absolute pleasure to have you guys here.
Appreciate you having us.
Yeah, pleasure to have you guys with us. As always, don't forget, we're here not just for the blacksmithing side of things, but we're also here for you guys. If you have any needs, anything that we can help you with, don't forget to just, you've got our phone number. You've got any way to get a hold of us. It's available to you. And we just greatly appreciate you guys. It is now 8:13, which is a little longer than we normally go, but we're right here. Thank you for being here with us. And Jesse, thanks for coming, man.
anytime.
Hey, I can give you left hand. I'll give you your right hand.
Right on.
Rob, appreciate you guys. And again, they're now family. They've been here once, so they're not guests anymore. God bless you guys for coming in, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Now I got to find the clothes.